Playing our way into the moment, settling our bones with all that is. I don't need to know, I just get to be whole. When I think about what I need to do, I just got to believe that it's true. Nothing needs to be done, and everything is healing. I am present with the pain of the past, and I am present, everything don't last. 'Cause impermanence is the focus of being here. And it's okay to not know. That's when we get to flow, and hold it all. 'Cause it's all in the name of, all in the name of, it's all in the name of family healing. It's all in the name of, all in the name of, all in the name of family healing. Welcome. Thanks for being here this moment. Thanks for coming to learn, or rather to enjoy, because this week is about play. And it's amazing how many things we do to try and make our lives better, and we get stuck. I've gotten stuck in these ruts of trying, and instead all I needed to do was bring a little smile to my face and play a little bit more. So I'm honored and grateful to be here with you and to explore what does it mean to be on the path of family healing, to be in this world, in this moment, to be you in this moment, to be me in this moment, to be in the playful discovery. So, welcome. And what is the path of family healing? The path of family healing is the internal and the external. It is the awareness that we are creating our reality through our thoughts, and we are creating our relationships through our emotional body and through our mental, emotional swirl. That could mean that I have a fear from the past about my brother hurting me. So a lot of my relationships will reflect either that hurt coming true again in some new way, or it means that I am consciously working with it and saying, oh, here it's coming. Let me be vulnerable and let me shift this trajectory by feeling what I'm feeling, giving space for it, and writing a new story saying, I would love to be in connection with other men, with brothers, who feel safe to be close, who feel safe to sing together, who feel safe to enjoy all of the possibilities and beauty of being as one human family, earth family. So if this path is for you, you'll find that you're working with your relationships, present to all of the challenges, and consciously engaging with all of the possibilities by releasing old stories and letting it go and writing the new ones. So this week is about play. And, well, I wish I had someone else here to do a little bit with, but I'll just, maybe I'll just go into a brief improv about wanting to be the best uncle I could ever be and how afraid I feel about messing it up. So we'll put on my alter ego. Maybe he's James today in honor of my great uncle. And action. Whew! Gosh, it's good to see you again, sis. I really missed you. Really want to be with those kids, I've missed them so much. I've been thinking about them a lot. I want to write them letters. I want to do everything perfect. I'm really, really trying. Oh, gosh. But it's not working. Oh. Oh, it's not working. I'm so bad. That's my inner child saying, I'm so bad. Oh. Gosh, I'm never going to make these relationships better. That's a little taste. And end scene. That's a little taste of playing with the pain, playing with the edges of, can this please become something different? And here is an opportunity to get to know this part of you in a different way, to fully see it acted out. And you get to do this with the people you love, with the people you want to be close with. And here's the catch. They might not want to do it with you right now, so you get to do it on your own or with friends. And that is this beautiful initiatory process that says, I am ready for these new relationships. I'm going to work with this pain and not wait. Not wait. There's so much to waiting in life that I think it was last week where there is space for meditation and space for space. And then there's also this initiation process of saying, I am presently engaged and I can continue to work with what is arising right now in my relationships and in my life. So, I guess as far as this theme goes, we had snow this morning. It was so sweet. And speaking of play, we went outside and sketched out a turkey in the snow. Just drew it with our feet. And that was such a fun way to play. So, I know how hard it can feel after a break or a rupture or a hurt arising in a relationship. Feels like I just don't have what I want, and life is just continuously showing me that. I don't have the relationship with my mom. I think I've already done a story with my mom, but I'll do another one. And I'll get to the other members of my family over time, I'm sure. And I really want to see this change, but it just keeps happening the same way. So how could I possibly believe it's going to change or grow or be any different than it is? So in that space, it's like deep emotions are stuck. Maybe you get micro spell of depression, depressed energy, low energy, snuggly, tight, contracted. Or maybe you anxiously get out there and you're like, I'm just going to do everything and I'm just so fixated on not feeling this, ultimately. And so in that moment, I realized that I need to embellish this feeling so that I can really see what's present for me. And this happened just this last week. I was feeling sad that I had an agreement to speak with my mother over the phone, and I knew she was going to be busy, but we had an agreement about a certain time. We did this twice, and then there was no follow through, and it didn't happen. And so then I felt really low, like maybe not really low, but I felt a subtle lowness. And I was like, oh man, again? Maybe she doesn't love me. maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not doing the right things. Maybe I need to reach out to her. All the mental swirling. Subtle, subconscious, below the layer of conscious thinking. And then through that, I realized that I need to play with this. So I got up and I moved my body with my awareness on my mother and how this hadn't happened yet, and voila. 2 days later, I receive a text, and she says, hey, I'm sorry we didn't get to chat. I was really busy, and I'd love to talk to you soon. And so that's a really low level example of how play can make space in our body. So release it out, make space, let the universe, God, life, spirit respond, and take it in and say, oh yeah, I am loved. This hole, this hurt can be reclaimed or mended with holistic love. So much more to that story and all these layers of story. I hope that lands with you in some relationship to your own relationship to your own relationships. Take little bits. And then we'll get into a right now tool, which is, so the thing happens, and I really recommend involving the body, aka movement, and the voice or breath. And so how you can do that is many different ways, but the way that I'm going to encourage it is, let's say you've got this feeling and it feels like it's been stuck. You're like, I need to shift this energy in my relationship to this person. Maybe you feel some blame that this person is not doing the right things. Maybe you feel some victim of like, oh, I'm just not good enough. Whatever the flavor of emotion is, come present to it. I like to encourage sitting with the eyes closed. Be curious. What is here? What is here? Who am I holding in my heart? What am I holding in my heart? Then take a timer for 1 minute. Give yourself permission. Take 3 deep breaths, and on the 3rd breath, just keep talking and moving your body if you're sitting or standing, whether it's embellishing the complaint or it's embellishing what you need to say. So I'm going to use my mom, because we've already worked through this in some ways, and I'm going to set my metaphorical timer for a minute. I'll just go for 20 seconds and say, 1 breath, 2 breaths, 3 breaths. You know, Mom, I've been thinking I just really want to be better friends with you. I've been trying real hard, and I think I'm doing exactly what I need to do. And I'm tired of you not responding. Oh, please, will you just give me a chance and show up? All right, I'm going to go back, but I'm not going to crawl into my shell this time. Take 3 more breaths. Last breath, slowest. Thank the emotion, thank the expression, thank the fear, whatever it is. Acknowledge that I'm not going to stay stuck in this. I allow this to wash away and for the possibility to come, which is the most important part of every practice or exercise, is to then come at least to the edge of possibility. Even if you don't believe, just to the edge. Oh, maybe something's possible. And then there, bring it home with a sound. Ah, what a relief. And I would encourage you to use that phrase just because it's a helpful phrase. What a relief can be a sense of like so many different layers of somatic integration or healing. So with that being said, I'll write down the tool after this is done, and I would encourage you to try it with a friend that you feel safe. If you need more reasoning as to why expressing in an embellished way is helpful, then I would say that you're probably already expressing that dramatically inside your head. And instead of keeping it swirling inside your head or inside your body, you get to release it out and notice it. I can see it out here now. And then say, oh, I don't want you to come back in. I don't want to feel a victim anymore. I don't want to feel angry anymore. And there comes the possibility. What happens with that new space? So, thank you for joining today. I'm going to do just a little, because I think this is more activating. This kind of play can be more high energy, depending how you do it. So I'm going to play just a minute or two, probably a few minutes, of one of my favorite calming songs. Feel free to close your eyes or lay down. breath we take, we are here. Every breath we take, we are one. I am held, I am loved. There is nothing I need to run from. I am held, I am loved. Thank you. Happy playing. Play, 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 play. See what's possibility when you play, play, play. Thanks for joining.